Hey guys, how you doing? This is Manga, etc. I'm here today to bring the review for One Piece episode 745. So we spent part of the episode just finding out that the random pirates, so it doesn't even matter about names and such, but we do find these random pirates and we find out that they're vexed because Luffy defeated Doflamingo. They've basically been screwed over and they want revenge for that fact. So they decided they're gonna head back over to Dressrosa and kill Luffy and possibly Law as well. And as the episode goes on, we see them reach there, trying to take down Luffy, trying to kill him, but Fuji makes it rain on these hoes. No, I'm joking. But he makes it rain. The rubble that he has had up in the sky that he was supposed to use to stop Luffy, he uses it to help Luffy escape. He drops it down, destroying all these ships. So these pirates were easily dealt with 1, 2, 3 easily. The rest of the episode is spent on Luffy's answer. Now, I think it's really important to just remind everyone that he actually said no. So, technically and officially, the Straw Hat Grand Fleet, it doesn't exist. In Luffy's eyes, and I must remind you again, Luffy's eyes is the most important eyes because he's the captain and he would be the captain of this Grand Fleet if it was official. It just doesn't exist. But in a similar sense, to make things easier for the fans, it does exist. It does exist, and I think this is what you would call headcanon, similar to in Dragon Ball Z. All the fighters together are known as the Z Warriors, but in Dragon Ball Z, they never refer to each other as such. And also, similar thing, um, Super Saiyan Blue, before we found out it was called Super Saiyan Blue, was referred to the Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan. This is a name we gave it to help us to easily, just name them, so that it's just more easier, more convenient for us as the fans. But in actual fact, there is no Straw Hat Grand Prix. He says no, and this is why he says no. For number one, he says no because he doesn't like alcohol. He said, no, I'm not even drinking that. And number two, he says, and he said this from episode number one, he doesn't want to be a captain of a big crew. He wants a small, little crew. I think he said about 10 people. That's what he wants. And he doesn't see a need to be a captain of a grand fleet. He says within the episode, we're friends, and that should be enough. If you need help, call me, I'll be there. If we need help, we'll call you, hopefully you'll be there. He's basically just saying, we're friends, you guys don't need to follow me to help me out in the jam if that's what you want to do. But these guys are like, nah, screw that. Were your followers, and so they drink the drink, and then they made it official to them, and that's how they were carrying on within the episode. Now, one thing that I find really interesting, because at the end of the episode we have the narrator, and he's basically saying that these seven, as the time goes on, they are going to get stronger, and they are going to be, I can't remember exactly word for word, but they're going to be part of a major incident that takes place. And now, the reason why I find this funny is because I look at all these guys, all of them, and I don't really see them as bossy characters or someone who will be stronger in the long run, especially Leo. So just to find out that they're gonna become stronger and be a major part of some incident that's going to take place in the future, I just find that really, really, really funny. So within the rest of the episode, we got a little, oh god, we have a flashback of all the events, or at least basically a recap of the Dressrosa arc towards the end of this episode. I'm like, why? Couldn't you have stretched something else out? Even if this episode was better structured, again, pacing issue, we could have had, because there's one more episode and then Dressrosa is finished, so we could have had next week's episode within this week's, and we could have finished off Dressrosa this week if pacing was better. If they gave me the rights to the anime, pacing would have been better, then we could have finished Dressrosa within this episode, but no, let's have that little recap within the episode. Now, that's everything to happen within the episode, and we have this little bit where we have Fujitora. And it's just like he's saying thank you for Luffy's saving Dressrosa. And we see Sengoku, he's like, yeah, you know, I heard you say thank you to a pirate, you know. And he's like, and then yeah, we had all of that, but like I said, the majority of the episode was spent on the unofficial rise of the Straw Hat Grand Fleet, which has 5,000 plus pirates. That's all the episode really was. So I'm going to give this episode a 3 because pacing could have been better as per usual. And yeah, that's all it really was. So, like always, guys, I'm asking for your thoughts and opinions. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. But most importantly, take care. Have a nice day.